So hello and welcome to Donuts and Drivers. My name is Arfa, and as always, I'm joined by my co-host Mohammed. Say hi, Mohammed.
Woo! There you go.
And we are joined by two very special guests. We've got Ash, who you will remember from previous episodes of Donuts and Drivers, and we also have Adam joining us for the first time. Adam, say hello.
Hey, what's up, guys?
How are you both today?
Can't complain. It's
I'm
nice to
alright.
be go from regular show guest to Beyond the Veil. This is awesome.
Welcome to YouTube.
I crawled out my cave today and I was like, oh, I have to socialize for the first time in a month. So I had to mentally prepare.
So Ash, why don't you tell us about one good thing that you think has happened today?
I didn't die.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay,
Ash is the Eeyore of our episode, of our
Yeah.
show. Yeah.
definitely.
I don't know if that was supposed to be context specific to like Formula One because I don't pay any attention to it.
that was incredible.
Shall I tell you the theme for today's episode then, and then we can get
Wait,
into
can
your
we
characters?
guess? Can we guess what it is?
Yes, but also, you know how I usually write like a 2-page script and stuff?
Yeah.
Today I have nothing. I'm making it up as I go along.
Ooh. Look at this. DM flex.
He's so confident in his own skills. He's
Oh
like, I
no,
don't
I've
need
just
this
not
book
had
anymore,
time.
guys.
Right, go on, Mohammed. You
I
guess
think we're gonna
while
do
I get
a-
into race strategy mode.
I think we're going to do a Lord of the Rings themed episode because of the new TV show coming out and the fact that we've been sponsored by Amazon to do this episode.
Have we?
I love it.
Did I not tell you that Amazon is sponsoring us?
No, you clearly just kept all the money for yourself.
Well,
no,
is that what we're doing?
No, I didn't even think about it. I thought Star Wars to start with, pod
That was my
racing and
second
all
guess.
that. And then, like, you know, Sebulba in the pod racing, I was like, oh, Sebulba Vettel, maybe there's something there. And then I had a different idea because, as you know, Dungeons and Dragons Honor Amongst Thieves is coming out in March, but the trailer just dropped because Comic-Con just happened. Oh, this guy's masking up. Anyway, so I'm going actual Honor Amongst Thieves is the theme. And I thought, you know, we've had a few different episodes of Donuts and Drivers. We've had our Fast and Furious phase. I thought, let's go heist. So today we're going to be doing a heist. You're going to be working together as a team. The race doesn't stop. You have to keep trying to win the race, but you have to try and pull off the heist as well. And we're going to split it into 3 stages. Steal the thing, hide the thing, escape with the thing. Okay?
Okay.
And we're going to be doing this
Racing
all.
in a Formula One race.
Can I
Yeah.
can I ask you a question? When we did our first ever episode, the point of these games was to defeat Maximilian Verstappen. Is that like no longer a thing?
Why don't you ask Charles Leclerc?
Unless you're Charles Leclerc. Is that what you said?
Ask Charles Leclerc if it's still possible to defeat Verstappen, and then we'll talk.
He has to
This
win
is all
every
really
race.
playing into
in
my
the
character.
season.
I cannot wait to tell you.
Right. So I'll also tell you the circuit, because initially I thought, okay, we'll do Monaco. You know, it's all about like casinos and the heist and all of that. And I was like, we've done Monaco already, and Monaco's a boring place to go. What's the next best
Singapore.
thing to Monaco? Singapore, exactly.
San
So we're
Marino.
going to Singapore.
Damn,
So why don't we
I'm
get
not
into
good at
our
this.
characters? Mohammed, why don't you tell us about yours?
Hi, my name is Carlison Sens. I'm inspired by real life racing driver Fernando Alonso. I was the greatest that ever was, but recently my car breaks down every 20 seconds. It's quite annoying.
Ash, who are you?
I don't know.
The man shoe smacker.
She's smacker.
Yes, I'll go with my favourite, the man shoe smacker. It's been a while. I got beaten a couple of times the last time, so I decided to forget my name. But I
Why have you made him
remember it.
Schumacher? His name is Shoe Smacker.
It says shoe smacker there.
Shoe smacker.
Oh, it does say Shoe Smacker.
Demand shoe smacker. I can't tell if he's the protagonist or if it's Dan Stroll. It's so hard to tell.
The race director is the protagonist.
Okay, fair.
And Adam, we've never met your character before. Why don't you
That's
tell
right.
us
I
their
put it in
name
the
and
chat
all about
there.
them?
So,
Oh, I can't see the chat.
my
I've got this
character's
open.
name is Gnarls Barclair.
Oh, spell it for me. So
So like Gnarls
Gnarls.
Barkley, which is the pun, and then
Yeah.
Gnarles, and then Barkler. Gnarls
L-E-R-C.
Barclair.
Nice.
All right, so
Oh, okay.
I prepared this, and it sounds like it's going to fit in very well for this scenario. So Gnarls Barclair, hailing from the wealthy principality of San Marino, I race for
Nice.
Virgin Galactic Lamborghini powertrains.
Nice.
I am the
Excellent.
greatest driver San Marino has ever known, but I suffer from a curse of never being able to win my home race.
Aw.
A wealthy scion, I specialized in corsair and rogue tendencies out of boredom, meaning I'm very good at getting the first strike and stealing things, but I'm quite fragile. I've been in karting with Maximilian Verstappen a lot since we were both young children, so I know all of his weaknesses, but unfortunately he knows all of mine. My epic quest is to win my home Grand Prix in Imola and change its name from Emilia-Romagna back to the San Marino Grand Prix, which it used to be, before the curse is permanent.
Nice.
The
I like that
curse.
a lot.
Excellent.
All right, these are our
Um,
stats. They look awful for me. Just
yeah.
awful.
So we'll put this out as an audio version over the summer break. So just for people that maybe have never listened before, all of our players get a certain group of stats, and I'll explain them in a minute. And the way the game works is we discuss some scenarios. I get 2 dice as the race director. They get 1 dice plus one of their skills, and the skills are predetermined. Whoever has the highest number, their outcome wins. So, Carlison, your overtaking stat is 1. Your speed is
Excellent.
a 6, your defending is a 5, and your luck is a 2. Shoesmacker,
Yep,
your
sounds
overtaking
right.
skill is 1, speed is 1,
Wow,
defending is 3, and luck is
nice.
5. And Gnarls Beclair,
Uh,
overtaking 3, speed 3, defending 4, and luck is a 6.
I don't see myself doing well in this race.
This is not very accurate to real life because Charles Leclerc has a luck of 0, a
That's right.
speed of
But
a
Gnarls
6.
Barclair, totally different story.
I guess that's fair.
Except in San
Totally
Marino.
different. Right, and the position you're starting in is 5, 6, and 7 in the middle. So not too close to the front, not too far to the back. And like I said, you're going to be working as a team to try and pull off this heist and beat Verstappen in the race. So you've just had your drivers debrief. You're sort of getting ready for the race. Qualifying's all done. You're having your final P break. And Mr. Nobody from the Fast and Furious franchise appears. You know the guy that's like CIA or something? So,
Who?
No.
Mr. Nobody. Who's Mr. Nobody played by?
I
He's a
have not
famous
watched
actor.
like the last five
Is that
Fast
The
and
Rock?
Furious.
Is The Rock Mr. Nobody?
No, he's Thingy Russell. Mr. Nobody, Fast and Furious. This guy.
I do not
No,
recognize him.
Played by Kurt Russell.
Okay,
darn.
Anyway,
Cool.
he's
I
like
was
some
watching
sort of
him at
CIA
6.
guy. He shows up and he gives them obscure missions that he can't give to soldiers and has to give to like people that steal DVD players. So he's shown up and goes, guys, I'm here on behalf of the CIA. There is a diamond that has been stolen by a nefarious international criminal. It's currently in the Raffles Hotel
Mhm.
and is going to be taken down to the marina and removed from Singapore via a boat. If they get it out to their secret lair in the middle of the sea, they'll be able to use this diamond in their evil satellite and block out the sun and hold a world ransom.
Bernie!
So I've got some intel, but because of like weird political situations, we can't involve the police, we can't involve the army because this like evil bad guy that's doing all of this, he's got deep pockets and he's got moles everywhere. So he needs you three to save the world. The only intel he knows is the diamond is going to be moved soon as a race starts, because they're going to use the race as a distraction. They're getting some sort of Deliveroo bicycle takeaway delivery person who's going to show up at the Raffles Hotel, drop off some chicken wings, put the diamond in their bag, and head down to the marina. You need to steal the diamond, hide it long enough for my boat to arrive to collect it and then get it onto my boat. Okay?
Okay, you seem very trustworthy.
I
While
am.
winning the race, let's do this.
If you fail in your mission, I will use my CIA powers to have your super licenses removed, have you permanently moved to being drivers for Ferrari, and then deport you to North Korea as well.
No,
That's
Wait, I have a
horrible.
license.
How could
White
you make
Ferrari.
us drivers for Ferrari? That's awful. Awful, awful, awful.
Wait, so we lose our license, but then still drive for Ferrari?
I don't know. I'm making this up as I
how
go
it
along.
goes.
You have to
Mandatory.
reobtain your license to get your job back.
Could I just take the option of retiring
Yeah,
and
in North Korea.
enjoying all that money?
So, are you ready to play Donuts and Drivers?
Let's do this.
Great. So, as I mentioned, the diamond is being moved into the delivery driver's backpack. You know the little box thing that they have on the back of their bicycles?
Yeah.
Yes.
So he's put it into that, and the lights have just gone out. Everyone's trundling along the Singapore night circuit. You're in your cars. What are you going to do?
Who starts?
I want you to tell me a story. To have a chat amongst yourselves, because one of
Okay.
you might go and say, "What I'm going to do is knock over the delivery driver," and then like your roll fails, and then
Right.
the next one might be right. I'm going to try doing this instead, or that, or whatever. So we'll go in order of like Carlson, you're in P5, Schumacher, you're in P6, Barclerc, you're in P7. So we'll go in that order, but you can have a little chat and tell me, because I want to know how you're going to do it, how you're going to get away with it, what music is going to play in the background, and what are you going to tell your strategist. Go.
So the guy just put the diamond in the chicken wing basket on the back of his Deliveroo, and now he's leaving. Is that where we're at? You're muted.
Now what he's going to do is cycle to, you know, the big wheel in Singapore?
Yeah. Okay. So he's
So
cycling there.
he's going to
Okay, I got
cycle there,
this.
get to the top, and look out to the sea and be like, "There's my boat," and then cycle to it.
So here's what I think we
Can
should.
I just like put on Gangster's Paradise?
Yes.
Tell
That's a
you
good
guys,
first
look,
call,
guys,
yeah.
it was great knowing yous. I've lost the will to race anymore. I'm just going to do this kamikaze style and just drive right into him.
Okay,
And then
I
you
don't-
guys
I
can
don't
get
mind that at all.
the diamond afterwards.
So, given that Gnarls' whole thing is that he's like, his reaction times are always the fastest, even though I'm the furthest behind, I'm going to be the quickest off the line and try to position myself so that when Schumacher has a horrendous collision, I'm in a position to catch the flying bag or items.
Okay.
Teamwork.
So what
Yeah,
what
it's
It's going
stat
to
are you
require a
guys
ton
going to
of
use?
luck, but that's what I'm all about according to my stats.
So in the meantime, I am going to use. So I don't know what stat they're using, but I am going to just benefit from whatever. I'm going to use my overtaking stat of 1 and just benefit in position from whatever happens, however high I can
Well, you're
get.
going first, so you're in P5. So
Okay,
you go first.
I'm going first. Okay, so fine.
Mhm.
So I'm going to outbreak myself into the first turn and give Schumacher the opportunity to have this huge collision. Not with me though. I'm going to use speed.
Speed.
No,
Okay.
I'm going to speed. That's fine.
Okay, so you're going to use your speed. And your entire goal here is to go so fast that you forget to brake.
Yeah.
Fine. Okay, let's roll the dice.
Woo!
So you got a 12 and I got a 7. So you went
Ooh.
way too fast. Schumacher has gone above you. Beclaire has gone above you. And Squire Perez has gone above you. Remember, you're still trying to win the race here, so I don't know what that was about.
It'll happen.
Yeah. Right. Schumacher, you're up next. What's going to happen?
Right, what I'm wanting to do, right, this is a total kamikaze run. I think it's high stakes, so I go either up 4 places or down 4 places.
Use your
And
luck.
because this is just, this is pure mental, no, I'm just going to use my overtaking.
Little does,
It's a
I
1.
buy that. I buy that.
So you-
Little
so
does
you're gonna-
Ash know that kamikaze tactics are actually fairly on brand for a Schumacher.
Yeah. So you're going to use your overtaking, try and get ahead of the cars ahead of you, and catch up with this cyclist because they're on the other side of the circuit. Yeah.
And smack into them, yeah.
And smack into them. Okay, let's roll the dice. So you got a 5 and I got a 5.
Oh,
Ooh.
That's the first time we've ever had a
interesting.
draw.
So we got a draw. So in the event of a draw, I win. So I'm going to give you the overtake. You're going to bounce all the way up into position 1 and ahead of Verstappen a lot, but you have completely missed the cyclist. He's gone
Oh.
behind you, and it's now all down to Gnarls. I keep wanting to say Barclay, but it's
That's
Beclerc.
why I did it.
Barclay. It's all down
I'm
to
so
Gnarls.
disappointed myself.
With this huge amount of pressure being put on Gnarls, will he bottle it?
Well, I'm nothing like my namesake from Monaco, who I can't stand, of course. So let's hope not. So what I'm going to do is I got myself into position off the line, and I'm going along the outside. I see the cyclist, and given that I come from a quaint town where everybody's pretty much on these bikes all the time, they're throwing baguettes into the back or beautiful caprese sandwiches. I'm quite
Sure.
used to this. So I'm hoping that I'm just going to extend my hand outside of the car, fake like I'm making a driver's hand gesture, criticizing someone like Alonso might do, or Coulthard, and just swipe for the basket with my luck
Okay.
stat.
Okay, so we're going to go with luck. And your luck stat is a 5 to start with anyway. So let's roll the dice. You got a 6 and a 6, which is a 12. And I got a 2 and a 2, which is a 4.
Woo!
Okay, so
Nice.
you have stuck your hand out. You're still in P6, but you've managed to acquire the diamond.
Yes,
Um,
come on.
Nice.
How does it feel to have the diamond?
Oh,
Are you
well,
tempted to steal it?
it's amazing. I should have taken it right away, and I think I'm going to. I'm going to do as many of these Charlesisms as I can.
Okay. So, as I said, I was going to send a boat to you guys, but the nefarious bad guy, there was an alarm inside the box that has triggered when you pulled it out, and he's now aware that something is happening. He's not quite sure what, but he knows something is happening. So he's used his boat to torpedo my boat that was inbound and has sunk the ship. He's sending armed guards all around the circuit with X-ray machines and all sorts, and they are going to try and get the diamond off the drivers. And if they have to start shooting tires and destroying your race, so be it. If you can keep the diamond moving amongst yourself, you've got a chance of hiding it, and you need to get through the whole of the next lap without letting this evil bad guy. I was going to reveal it later, but I can't work out how I'm going to reveal it. Obviously, it's Bernie Eccleston. Who else would this
Yes!
be? So,
Nice.
I honestly think Arafat and I are on the same wavelength.
yeah, I think so. You were just coming up with the same things. So Bernie's henchmen are all out there, led by the evil general Flavio Briatore. So Flavio's got his spies everywhere. One of them may even be on the circuit. But you got to keep this diamond moving, otherwise someone's going to work out you have it. What are you going to do? So I'm going to start from the back and go forwards this time. Oh, no. I'm going to start with Gnarls, because Gnarls, you're holding it. So I want to go with Gnarls, and then we'll go Carlson and Deman. I want you guys to have a little chat amongst yourself. Tell me what the theme song for this lap is, and come up with the most elaborate and dramatic scene for me.
The theme song for this lap is probably all of the official soundtrack for Ocean's 13.
Nice.
Oh, Ash, you could even play it on your little piano. What's it called? Claire de Lune or whatever.
What? What are you talking about?
Do you have a piano back there? I actually can't tell.
No.
What?
I do have a piano, but it's not like next to my computer where I can just play off some tunes.
What is it called?
Also, I
Claire-
can't play at all, so
I
that's
thought you
what-
learned that song, Claire de Lune or something.
I want to learn it.
Yeah, there you go. Who's playing it?
I have been trying to learn piano for years now, and I'm still utterly trash
This
at
is
it.
perfect.
So yes.
This is exactly what I wanted.
All right, what are we doing, guys?
And as you've
Right.
seen from the many videos of me from promotional material from Virgin Galactic, I'm always playing the piano for sure.
All right, I'm gonna stop that before we get copyright stricken off of YouTube.
Oh yeah.
What's
Okay,
the strategy
so
here?
this is what I think we should do. Charles,
Also, if you can
Barclay.
do something ridiculously dramatic, even if you lose the dice roll, sometimes
Okay.
that might be like a bit favorable on your side. But if your story is boring and doesn't entertain me, I will be strict about your
Okay, I
failures.
have an idea, guys. This
Let's
is
go.
this is Niles Barclair. If there's anything I know about, it's oppressive small principalities with their own restrictive styles of governance.
Yeah.
So really being in Singapore is my wheelhouse. So what I'm going to do is not
Can't chew
worry about
gum.
overtaking right now. And I'm going to get on my radio, knowing that it's broadcasting to everyone because of F1 TV drama, and alert the Singaporean authorities that Bernie Ecclestone is trying to assert his own warfare that's not sanctioned by the Singaporean military and government, which is probably the most upsetting thing they could possibly hear. So I'm going to go on and on about it. Um, I'll even probably mention that Bernie is likely throwing chewing gum on the ground wherever he is, just to incense them as maximally as possible, and see if I can convince the Singaporean government to turn on the Eccleston fleet. And I'll
All right.
reassure them that the Eccleston soldiers all probably have that really lame, smallest pistol in current manufacturing that Bernie was arrested with recently. So his penchant for arming his guards with weird trinkets probably makes them easy to dispatch.
What,
So I'll give the
what is
confidence to
this?
the military too. Hey, Singaporean conscripts who had no choice but to be in the army. I know you don't really want to do this, but you'll probably win. It's fine. Have you seen those pistols?
No.
Right, should we go with it? So what stat are you using? Your overtake?
Sure. I mean,
No,
I guess.
what?
Wait, hold on. That's probably the only thing I'm not doing right now.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Um,
What stat are you using?
that's probably more of
Defending.
a defending
Oh,
thing.
because you're defending your
Yeah, I'm
So you're
crystal.
defending the
defending
same
Singapore.
position and just getting on the radio and trying to hold the same position.
So your defending stat is a 4, so let's roll the dice. So you got 4 plus 2, and I got 5 plus 2. Oh
Damn
Ah.
it.
no, so I got 7. So you've come on the radio, identified yourself as um, someone
Gnarls
who is
Barclay.
working against Bernie.
Okay.
His henchmen know now that you have the diamond and have started shooting at your car. So I'll let you hold your position, but they shoot the diamond out of your hand, and now it's just free lying on the road. There's going to be a massive scramble for it.
Okay.
Bernie has already bought all of Singapore. So all this stuff you're saying about he's
Mhm.
doing an illegal war or whatever, the authorities don't care because they're like, no, this is our
I
boss.
should have
But
known it.
the thing that you mentioned about throwing chewing gum on the floor, that's a line too far. Even they cannot accept this anymore. And so they can't quite go after Bernie. But they're going to stop their forces working for him, and they've closed the ports. So Bernie's boats can't get in and out. Our boats can't get in and out to save you now either. So this is a bit of a situation you've created. And the diamond is now lying on the floor in the middle of the road. We now go to Carlson. How are you going to deal with this fumble?
So, lucky for me, as I was walking into my car at the beginning of the race, I noticed all this gum on the ground. And I was like, man, that's crazy. In Singapore, there's never gum on the ground, or so I've heard for the first time in my life right now. So I actually happened to pick some of it up, and I'm going to throw it at the diamond, use it to pick the diamond up like a yo-yo, and that's how I'm going to recover the diamond. And I'm going to do it all in one smooth motion. Is there like a really nice long turn in Singapore? I actually don't know what the track looks like. Let me look it up.
It's all 90 degrees. It's like Lance Stroll territory.
Okay, so I'm going to go down one of these 90-degree turns and just, smoothly like a yo-yo, throw this gum, catch the diamond, put it back in my hand. And to pull off something as absolutely beautiful like that, I am going to use my luck stat, which is a 2. So yeah, this is not happening, but you know what? I can hope.
Which Spider-Man film is this inspired by?
Spider-Man, the 1991 cartoon that came out on Disney.
Oh, nice. Yes.
Nice.
Okay, very good. So, as you know, with great rolling comes great responsibility. You got a 2 and a 3, and I got a 1 and a 2.
I can't believe I pulled that off.
Wow.
Maybe I am Spider-Man.
I like these rules are mental this round of this game. I like it.
Yeah. So you have managed to pick up the diamond. The henchmen are coming after you. They're going to start shooting. Um, Ash, you have gotten so far ahead. You're still in P1, but you've gone all the way around the circuit and you're pulling up just behind Carlison. You're almost about to lap him. The henchmen don't know you're involved yet, maybe. But Carlison has the diamond. How are you going to help him? How are you going to keep a hold of it?
Right, can I just take another dangerous chance and just smack into them?
They're off the circuit.
And,
They're like hidden in the crowd and stuff, just shooting at you. They're like all over the place.
Oh, they're shooting.
Yeah.
Can I just drive into them?
Well, they're
off
not
the track,
shooting you.
then?
They're shooting Carlison. So you need to.
I know.
He needs to
I'm
offload.
giving Carlson. I need to give him protection by using my car.
Okay.
So drive up to them. Not kill them, but like.
No, but
drive so
as you
close
go
that they
through the
can-
circuit, they're all just hidden amongst random people in the audience. There's not like a place you can drive to get to them. They're all over the place.
Race director, you're making this so hard for me.
I know.
What to do? What to do? So they're shooting from the wait. Are the
Imagination.
are the audience just sitting there?
Yeah,
like,
the audience are
letting
like,
them
"What the hell
shoot?
is happening?" And people are like, "Don't
So
worry."
they haven't
this
ran
is
away.
part of a
They just
new-
went, "Oh, this is
Yeah,
interesting. Must be a
this is a
movie."
new interactive feature. No members of the audience will be harmed. Don't worry about it.
All right, Demand, this is what we're going to do.
That's right.
Me, you, and Gnarls are going to drive 3 wide into a turn. We're going to play that, like, cup with the rock game. We're going to do something like that. And nobody's going to know who has the diamond coming out of that turn.
I like it.
Let's
Yeah.
go.
Go for it.
Excellent.
And I think if we manage to confuse the pursuers, then we should lose the heat for at least the next round.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we need to lose the heat because
Um,
Carlson Sens is about to catch on fire.
Yes. So I will use my luck since I've not used it yet. I think this is worth it. And I'll be taking part in the maneuver. I'll lead the maneuver. And hopefully if I get the
So what are you using?
points. Luck.
Luck to
My
play the
level
shell
f-
game,
my
right?
fi-
That's what
You
you're
definitely
doing.
have
You're doing a
already
shell
used
game.
luck, but that's okay.
This is beautiful. This is the.
Uh,
you
Yeah,
you
used
have
luck
to
last
lead
time.
this
Use something
maneuver
else.
at
No, I
your
used
most-
overtaking last
Did
time.
you?
Used,
Okay,
uh,
fine. We're going with luck.
I used the lowest rate, one of my lowest rated ones.
So your luck is rated a 5, okay? So you're playing the shell game.
Yes.
You've all pulled into just that little cover where you're under a little bit of a bridge. You're all swapping sides. You're throwing the diamond from one car to the next. No one's quite sure what's happening. Your strategy engineer has got his little glasses on. He's like, what is happening here?
Yeah.
And you're going to roll. You got a 2 and a 5, which gave you a 7. I got a 6 and a 5, which gives me 11.
How on
Oh my
earth?
god, you're
How on
telling me
earth?
that didn't work? That was bulletproof. How could that not work?
So
probably playing the wrong
the
song.
bad guys have all they've done is just watch your onboard live feed because they've all subscribed to F1 TV, and they're like silently in a room, and the strategy guy's got his little glasses on, and everyone's just like watching you, just going catch, catch, and there's no music, it's just total silence, and catch, catch, and I was like, what are they doing? And it's gone from Carlison to Gnarls to Demand Shoesmaker and back to Gnarls again. And Gnarls, you're now in possession of this diamond. Snipers have appeared, and there's still no boat appearing because you've managed to have the entire dock closed. Mr. Nobody comes onto the radio and says, okay, we're going for plan B. I've got a helicopter coming to the top of the Marina Sands Hotel. The 3 of you need to hide so that you don't get shot or somehow stop these people from shooting at you. You need to work that out. And then get to the Marina Sands Hotel and extract the diamond on the helicopter.
Okay, so
Wait, we're in an F1 race.
Oh, you still have to try and win. One of you still has to try and win this race.
my car was damaged, so I'm gonna be showing the meatball flag. I'm gonna come into the pits, and while they repair my car with duct tape, I am going to hop out of the car and use my amazing what is that thing called, slingshot skills to get the diamond. Oh, I don't have the diamond. Who has the diamond?
Gnarls Barclark.
All right, so Gnarls has to get me the diamond somehow, because then I'm gonna slingshot it to the top of the hotel.
Okay. Well, how are we gonna do this? We were all in formation.
Yeah.
You're all in formation. I know. I mean,
Okay.
like, just think of famous car/heist films. I mean, think Too Fast, Too
I
Furious.
can't
How
think
did
of
they get
any
away with it?
Formula One heist movies out there.
How did
All
they
right,
get
so
away
what
with
we're
it in
gonna
Too
have to
Fast, Too
do right
Furious?
now. Okay, hold on.
Didn't he just?
This is gonna be a difficult.
So the police were
spiritual
chasing
thing.
the two of them in their car. They went into those garages, and then
Yeah.
100 cars came out, and the police didn't know who to chase.
Yeah. So what we're gonna do is that we're gonna switch our song drastically to Kazer's "Pedal to the Metal" and go fully into the Italian job.
Nice.
That's what we do in San Marino, with some reluctance. And so I'm channeling my inner Italian. That's right. These might not be Mini Coopers, but we can make this work. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to floor it in my incredible Lamborghini powertrain car. Make it look like the purpose for me now is to win the race. I'm going after Verstappen a lot,
Mhm.
but at the same time, sleight of hand, I flick back the diamond towards Carlos and Sens when everyone is on eyes on me to think that I'm just trying to win the race.
Mm.
What stat do you
Sounds-
use for this?
So this is going to have to be I think it'd be more chaotic if I make it overtaking. There's definitely an element of luck to this diamond getting flicked back properly, but right now I'm
You're going for the overtake as well.
going to go for the overtake.
Right, so your overtaking stat is a 3. Let's
Yep.
roll the dice. So you got a 3 and a 5, which gives you an 8,
Yes.
and I got a 1 and a 3,
Woo!
which gives me a
Come
4.
on!
So
Let's
It
go!
you're
worked.
going all the way
Nice.
up into P2. You've
Oh.
overtaken Verstappen a lot, but Bernie has activated his General Flavio, who's activated his sleeper agent Fernando, who's now coming for you.
Fernando! I always thought it was going to be Seb.
Well, no, Fernando Alonso's manager is Flavio, isn't it? So
Makes
you
perfect
flick
sense. I just thought it had to be a racer that barely deserves a spot, and they were probably working for Bernie to have it.
Poor Sebastian, 4-time world champion, but he doesn't deserve a spot.
4-time
Wow.
high time to retire.
Wow. You're a Red Bull fan. What's happening? He's one of yours.
You know, yeah.
He
I'm
left the
agnostic
family.
and,
He's not one of ours anymore.
I think
He made his choice.
The more I soul search, the more I realize I'm an Adrian Newey fan.
Fair enough. So Fernando is now activated. Carlson, you have the diamond.
Woo!
And Demand Schumacher, you're still leading the race. Right, Carlson, Demand.
So I'm gonna
you're
use
holding
my
up.
so I'm gonna use my defending stat for this, because I need to defend my place in the race, and if I don't come in when a meatball flag is shown, then it's a black flag, isn't it? Because you have to go fix your car. So I'm gonna do that. They've told me to come fix your car. It's riddled with bullet holes. That should give me at least 30 seconds in the pits to duct tape the bullet holes, just enough time to hop out and slingshot this bad boy to the top of the hotel. Let's go.
There's also speed holes. They make the car go faster.
That's the name of the episode. So Carlson is using his defending, and your defending is a 5. So
Yep.
let's roll. So you got a 5 and a 1, and I got a 5 and a 6. So I got
What
11,
is
and you
this?
got 6.
BS. Roll it again. Roll it again.
This game is rigged. Who made
You
this?
made this. So you got out the car, and everyone's like, "Why have you gotten out of the car?" You were running to like take a big run up and like, use your slingshot that you carry for whatever reason. As you went to do it, you tripped. You fell over, and as you were tripping, you kind of let go, and the diamond flew into the air in a slow motion. I want you to imagine sort of, that dramatic Indian drama music, like doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
Yeah.
Like it zooms in on your face, then it zooms in on Gnarls' face, then it zooms in on Demand Schumacher's face, and it's all like doo-doo-doo-doo-doo, and then like black and white color, invert image, and then smack. The diamond hits him in the face and lands in his lap. Demand, you have the diamond now. What are you going to do?
Right. Forget this race. I'm just gonna my car, right, is equipped with special suction cups in the wheels. I didn't tell you this, but I was given some special wheels by Mr. Nobody just in case. And I'm going to drive up the side of this skyscraper because we've now turned into the Fast and the Furious, right? This is how it's going to work. And the aim is to as I get to the top, I'll continue flying over the top, right? I have to dodge the helicopter's prop, chuck the diamond into the open door of the helicopter as I then fly over and then probably die from crashing into the ground afterwards.
Okay, what stat are you using?
Oh no, I have a parachute.
What's...
If I do this, I have a parachute that will successfully
What stat
launch.
are you using?
Right, what have I not used?
Okay, you used luck and you used overtaking.
I've used luck and I've used overtaking.
He's got speed left.
I'm gonna
you need
I'm
speed
gonna
so
use...
you can stay up going driving vertical. You need your speed.
Yeah, I'm gonna use speed, but right, it's up to the race director. You know, you can let me
am going to
successfully deliver. Not.
I have my what do I have left? Overtaking. Yeah, so I'm going to give him my overtaking skill.
No, he can
and
only
I'm going
use his
to
own
sacrifice
skill.
my next turn. No, I'm sacrificing my next turn.
That's not a thing.
There's no way we win this mission
right,
or
so
race.
We're going to roll. So, you rolled a 1 plus a 5, which gives you a 6. And I've rolled a 1 plus a 6, which gives me a 7. So you were pretty close. And because you were pretty close, what I'm going to say is you rocketed to the end of the race. You've taken the checkered flag. You're climbing up the Marina Sands Hotel. You got everything worked out. You're like zooming up there. You got the diamond in your hand, ready to launch it into the helicopter. And as you're going, you start to hear windows like just tiny little cracking noises. And you're like, oh, this isn't good. So you slam your foot on to go even faster, and all the glass under you starts shattering. And instead of making it to the top of the building, you smash into the hotel, and you're now in the chocolate restaurant. There's a restaurant in Marina Sands where everything is chocolate. You've parked yourself in the middle of it. The buffet is in front of you. You've won the race, but you're still holding the diamond and now just surrounded by chocolate with nowhere to go.
Do we
have
a last chance?
Run up.
Well, no, we're going to do another round now, so your team is coming to help you, and plus you'll have one more go.
Ah, can I have some chocolate while
you can sit there having chocolate waiting for your team to sort themselves. This is the
How
last round.
nice.
You guys have to get to the roof.
All right, I've got it.
Is the race over for us? Are we just running now?
For him, you two can still do things to...
All right, so I've still got my handy slingshot, and I've remembered that I can actually slingshot from inside the car. So I am going to slingshot to Demand Shoesmacker a drone that I carry with me, and he can use that drone to get the diamond to the roof. Why don't I just send the drone myself? That's too much
I know
work.
This is very boring.
All right, the problem is
let's listen to what
there's only
Niall
one
says.
way to get it there in time. So, as you may know, every scion of every principality knows the internal maps for every other principality. It's called the Andorra Accord, and so what we've done is
Muhammad, play the clapping noise.
Oh, I'm so late on this. There you go.
So what I've done is I've pressed the gigantic Virgin Galactic button inside my car, which I tried to insist shouldn't just say Virgin on it because it seems really lame, but unfortunately I do hit the emergency Virgin button and transform my side pods into rocket boosters. So after flying across the finish line second, I go off the Marina Bay Sands ramp that only I know about because of the Andorra Accord and launch with my rocket boosters using the speed stat I haven't used yet to fly up and pass Shoesmacker, get a handoff on the diamond, and make it up to the helicopter. Now, I have to jump out of the helicopter with the diamond at this point, so my car will be wrecked, but it's for the greater good, and plus it'll give a nice airborne target for the missiles to be distracted by. So everything in the speed stat. I'm going to miss you, Carlson. If I don't make this, you were the best teammate I ever had.
Okay, let's see
You're
if you can
starting to
pull
get
this
better
off.
than me
I like
anyway. I hope you take the championship over Verstappen.
So what
Goodbye.
stat were you using? Speed.
Speed.
Okay, so your speed is a 3. Let's roll the dice. So you got a 1 and a 2. How does that work? Oh no, your speed is 3. What's happened here? Skill
What's
level.
happened here, Asher? Why is the game not working?
press the clear button and then do it again. That's
Select
weird.
player.
Maybe it was the wrong driver or something.
Speed,
I blame Asher.
which is 3. There.
It's-
Right, let's roll. So you got a 5.
Mission failed.
Game.
And
Who made this game?
I got a 7. So what's happened is everything has happened as you. Also, what I don't understand is, Singapore's a hot country. There's a lot of underground tunnels. Like everything is connected underground. I don't know why you're not using any of these tunnels, but anyway,
A tunnel that goes through
Everything
the
has gone
building
at-
and up
yeah,
to the
yeah,
top.
yeah. There's a mall underneath the hotel. There's like a 2-story mall, but like basemented in the
I'm
hotel.
sorry,
Anyway.
that's not thinking
Hide-
like a virgin. You did not take the.
So everything has happened just as you said. You have rocketed through the chocolate hotel. Asher sat there eating something. Asher, what are you eating?
I'm eating some
Your favorite phrase.
eating shit. I don't know. You can mute that one. My bad.
Delete the curses.
Asher's eating a chocolate teapot.
Oh,
You've picked up the diamond and you've rocketed up into the sky. You're hitting, at the beginning of, what's it called? Tom Cruise tries to kill himself in a plane.
Mission Impossible.
No, the new one.
The new
Top
one.
Fighter pilot.
Gun Maverick.
I've not seen that
Yeah.
yet.
Maverick.
But yes,
Maverick.
Anyway, so in Top Gun Maverick, he's a
It's a
test
really weird
pilot
way
at
to
the beginning in the
synopsize
first
that
5
movie.
minutes, and he just breaks planes because he goes faster and faster. So your car is sending you all these warning signals. You jump out, you throw the diamond at the helicopter, the car explodes behind you, pushing you forward, and you come and you splash into the swimming pool at the top of Marina Sands. And so that's how you're still alive. The diamond has gone into the door of the helicopter, but flown out the other side again. And it's fallen all the way down to the street onto the active racetrack where Carlson has picked it up. Carlson, this is it. What are you going to do?
I've given up on the mission because it's impossible. I just want to win the race at this point, or at least I
The
want
race
to
has
finish.
been won by
I
Deman
want-
Schumacher,
I
and
want-
Gnarls
I
has
want to-
finished P2.
I want to finish on the podium. I want to get that P3 spot. So I'm just going to use my
Okay.
speed stat to overtake everybody, and then I'll slip the diamond to the person on
The
top of the
highest
roof.
bidder.
Yeah, to the guy, to our getaway guy. I'll just do it when the race is over and there's not this much stress. It's too much stress. I can't handle this. It's too much.
The Carlos and Sens move.
And I can't even do that. Did you roll the dice or
I
no?
want that win, Tom.
No, I've not rolled it yet.
Okay, thank God.
Right, so your speed is a 6.
Yeah. No, it's not. Yeah, there you go. So redo it. Carlson.
Speed 6. Okay, so let's roll. So you got a 6 and a 1, which is a 7.
Ah! You
And
cannot
got a
win this
4,
game.
4, which
this
is an
game
8.
is rigged.
So I'm going to
This
let
is
you go
the
ahead.
hardest Donuts and Drivers game I've played yet.
You've gone to P4. Fernando is not letting you past.
Okay, that checks out.
Yeah, exactly. So you're stuck in P4. The other two have already crossed the line. I'm going to give you guys one more chance.
Yeah.
I'm feeling generous. One more chance. You work as a team. You pick anybody's stat
Can we
for
just
anything.
say
but
Mission
you need to tell
Impossible
me-
is over?
You need
Like,
to
can we
tell me how you're doing this.
Oh, it has to be Carlos and Sen's speed.
Or my
Okay.
luck.
Oh
think
yeah,
we should
either
use my
speed
luck.
or luck. What do we
Carlos
got to
Right.
go for? Speed
let's
or
check
pure
now.
luck?
Let's
Alright,
use
so I guess
Gnarls
this is what it has. Let's see.
luck. I'm imagining what's that Chariot of Something song in the background.
Clear the scores
Dun,
first.
dun,
Clear the scores first.
Dun,
Chariots of Fire
dun,
for sure.
dun,
Yeah.
It's more dramatic when it's cleared. Let's do this.
dun, 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 dun,
I got
dun,
it.
dun, dun.
Okay, so what I'm gonna
How
do?
do you spell chariots?
CHA. Da, da,
I
da, da,
OTS.
da,
So I'm
da.
going to use my luck stat, and I'm going to take advantage of Fernando's incredible hubris and increasing gullibility at the age of 41. And I'm going to say on my radio again, going back to the radio trick, as I lie hopelessly in the pool with my helmet fortunately on and somehow functioning. I'm staring up at the sky, and I'm just thinking, oh, what a race. Oh, it was fantastic. It's just such a shame I left the diamond with Carlos and Sens. And Alonso's too stupid. He's going to walk to the podium and not even know when he could just easily grab it from him. And then it's such a shame that I'm lying here right beside the helicopter. I can't stop Fernando from handing off the diamond to his mate in the helicopter. Bernie's waiting for him. He's going to give him the car of his dreams. It's going to be faster than Lewis, who lives rent-free in his head every day. It's such a shame that I was defeated, but Fernando is just too brilliant.
Let's roll. You got a 6 and a 1, and I got a 3 and a 4.
Oh,
I'm telling you, this game is literally impossible to win.
Do you know what? I'm going to
Hey,
give
as
it to
long
you
as I can
because
get
I loved
Fernando
that.
to the rooftop, then the rest of
Fernando
you
has
guys can be
brought the
assembled.
diamond. He's beaten up Carlson. Carlson, you're on the floor crying somewhere.
Ah,
Fernando has taken. Oh, I can hear myself echoing.
Don't worry about it. Keep going.
So Fernando has taken the diamond off you and brought it up. He's put it in the helicopter himself. Mr. Nobody is now getting out of Singapore, and you have saved the world. Whose thing am I echoing on? One of you mute yourself. Hello? It's gone.
That means it's me. I gotta back off. Something
Okay.
got exciting.
Yeah, I can still hear myself. That's fine. I'll probably edit it out. And I'll come back. Right, so we're going to head to the podium and let's interview our drivers. First, before we even get to the podium, let's talk to Carlson Sens in P4. Carlson, how was that race for you?
Carlos Sainz has stormed out of the pit the way that Max Verstappen did in Saudi last year. He's completely furious at the unfairness that's gone on. And instead of saying, that's not fair, but okay, he's saying, that's not fair, it's not okay. He's going to hole himself up in his hotel room, and he's not leaving till Budapest.
And in P2, Niles Beclair, is the first time we've seen you. You're on the podium. How are you feeling?
Oh, just an amazing race. You know what? I was almost in first at the end, got overtaken. My team is incredible. They do nothing wrong. But if I keep making mistakes like this at the last minute, crashing into the pool, losing my car, I don't deserve to be world champion if I make mistakes like this.
And finally, the man Schumacher back to winning ways. How does it feel to hold the winner's trophy?
wait. Did I just win this race?
Yes.
Yes! Get up here! Of course, it was a foregone conclusion. It was always going to happen. I was totally not negative about anything. I was not suicidal and trying to blow up my car at all. A good race. Everyone was awesome, but clearly the best man won. And I'll just leave it there. Thank you all for attending my race.
Excellent. Thank you, everybody, for playing Donuts and Drivers with us today. Mohammed, why don't you say some sort of goodbye message because I can't think of one.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.